This morning I am at Bandra station to start exploring one of my favorite suburbs, Bandra, the Queen of Mumbai suburbs. I am taking my usual ride, best buses, one of the most economical and surprisingly convenient options these days due to its improved facilities. Hello dear ones, I'm in Bandra now, yes Bandra. I didn't feel like going too far since I'm feeling a bit low today, I'm not feeling well. And honestly the weather is just too hot and humid. So that's why I decided to explore the Queen of Mumbai suburbs, Bandra instead. To rev up my spirits, to light up my spirits, that's why I'm here. So let's explore this beautiful suburb of Bandra today. And Bandra's residential lanes are truly enchanting. The tree-lined streets, beautiful old Portuguese villas and modern luxurious towers truly live up to its title as the Queen of the Mumbai suburbs. And there are several centuries-old churches here that you rarely come across anywhere else in Mumbai. This is because Bandra has a deep-rooted colonial past, especially influenced by the Portuguese who settled here centuries ago and built many of these beautiful churches. And over time Bandra became a strong cultural and religious hub, and these churches have been preserved for generations. And this is one of that, the very popular Mount Mary Basilica in Bandra, Mumbai. One of the most iconic churches in Mumbai, located on a small hill overlooking the Arabian Sea. This beautiful basilica is known for its peaceful atmosphere and stunning views. The church becomes even more vibrant during the annual Bandra Fair that's so popular here, Mount Mary Basilica. And Bandra is also popular for celebrity homes. Yes, there are several Bollywood actors live in this area, and you can even come across some of them if you visit early in the morning, especially at the popular Bandra Bandstand promenade, as it's a favorite spot for morning walkers and joggers and well-known place for celebrity sightings. So we are heading to Bandstand promenade now, and now we have reached the Bandra Bandstand promenade. This is Bandstand promenade. It is around 4:30 p.m. now, so you won't spot any Bollywood actors right now. They usually come here in the morning. If you want to see them, come early morning, okay? So now the time is 4:35 p.m. and you can see several people gathered here, and these guys are waiting to catch a glimpse of Shah Rukh Khan, the famous Bollywood actor who lives here in this bungalow, Mannat, facing the Bandra Bandstand promenade. And all these guys are waiting to catch a glimpse of this actor, the famous Shah Rukh Khan here, who lives there in that bungalow. And this beautiful promenade and the rocky shoreline here are the most popular hangout spots, especially among younger generations, younger couples. And it's easy to see why it's popular among couples, because it offers a rare mix of privacy, scenery and atmosphere right in the middle of busy city. The long promenade and rocky shoreline, rocky stretches create plenty of quiet corners where couples can sit peacefully without feeling crowded. The vast stretches of this rocky shoreline give Bandstand its raw natural charm. Unlike sandy beaches, these rugged rocks create a dramatic edge where the waves crash with energy, especially during high tide. It feels untamed and real, almost like a quiet conversation between the sea and the land. People often sit on these rocks, watching the horizon, soaking in the salty breeze, and just slowing down for a while. During sunset, the entire stretch turns golden, making it a favorite spot for photographers and anyone looking to capture a peaceful moment. Next we are heading to another very popular, iconic and beautiful spot here, Bandra Fort, the Bandra Fort. Yes, we are heading to the Bandra Fort right now. So this is a Taj Lands End Hotel, very next to the Bandra Fort is one of the popular star hotels here. Taj Lands and Hotel, and this Bandra Fort is right over there. It's a Taj Lands and Hotel at Bandra Bandstand, very next to Bandra Fort. So guys, this is the Bandra Fort area, the very popular Bandra Fort. So you see this Bandra Fort. It's a very popular, iconic, historic Bandra Fort area. It's a recently renovated Bandra Fort garden. You see the beautiful garden here. It was not before. This garden was not here before. A recently renovated, beautified Bandra Fort. This garden area at the fort is the main attraction for visitors. It gets very crowded on weekends. This Bandra Fort garden is the latest addition to this area, and it has really elevated the overall experience of visiting this fort, also called Castella de Guarda or Bandra Fort. The garden has been thoughtfully developed with neat pathways, well-maintained lawns, and seating spaces where visitors can relax and enjoy the surroundings. It adds a fresh green contrast to the old stone structure you can see here of the fort, making the entire place feel more lively and welcoming. What makes it special is the way it blends nature with the historic setting. You can walk through the garden, pause at viewpoints, and taking beautiful views of the Arabian Sea and the Bandra Worli ceiling in the distance. You can see I can show you the Bandra Worli ceiling. So this is the Bandra Worli ceiling, very close by sea. Yes. So it's an amazing place to explore, especially in the early morning or evening. You can see several people out there on that pier-like structure. It's not a pier basically. Maybe, I'm not sure, but there are several people out there. Let's go and see how it looks from there. And I don't think it's a pier. It's actually part of the rocky shoreline that stretches into the sea and just look like one. During high tide, it obviously goes underwater. The view of the Bandra Worli ceiling from here is so beautiful, and the waves crashing against the rocks create a truly one-of-a-kind experience. There are many people here lost in the beauty of the waves as they keep meeting the rocky shore. The sun, about to set, now shines gently, almost as if apologizing for the intense heat of the day. A soft golden light spread across the water, and the sea breeze feels cooler and calmer now. These renovated steps leading up to the ramparts of the fort offer a much better view of the surroundings. As you climb higher, the perspective gradually opens up, revealing the vast stretch of the Arabian Sea, the rocky shoreline below, and the cityscape in the distance. There's also an amphitheater here, beautifully surrounded by trees and plants all around. So this is the amphitheater here, surrounded by lots of beautiful trees and plants. It has been thoughtfully added to the fort garden to create a space where people can sit, relax, and even enjoy small cultural events or performances. This amphitheater blends in with the greenery and the fort surroundings, giving visitors a spot to pause, taking the views, and experience the place in a more engaging way. On most days, this is a favorite spot for people to come and enjoy their evenings. A perfect blend of sea, greenery, and history in a beautiful, serene setting. Now I am going up these steps where you can also see some other facilities. This is a children's park with lot of play equipment. And here there is also a beautiful garden with seating areas. This fort area has almost completely turned into a garden with very little left to highlight its historic character. But in a way it feels necessary in a city where pollution and congestion are part of everyday life. And this is the perfect spot to take in the amazing view of the Bandra Valley ceiling. You can watch hundreds of vehicles moving across the bridge with the beautiful Mumbai skyline behind. After sunset, the whole area turns mesmerizing with shimmering lights and a refreshing sea breeze. And now I have reached the front side of the fort. You will see several people here posing for photos and taking selfies. This spot offers an almost 360-degree view of the surroundings. The vast Arabian Sea, the upcoming Versova Bandra Sea Link, the Bandra and the Bandra Valley Sea Link, along with the magical sight of the sun slowly setting. It feels like a calm ending to a scorching summer day. Even though the nights here are not very cool, at least the city is spared from extreme daytime heat waves. This Bandra Fort has a story that goes back to the time when Mumbai was still a collection of small islands under colonial rule. It was built in the 17th century by the Portuguese, who wanted a strong lookout point along the coast. From here they could keep an eye on ships entering the Arabian Sea and protect their trade routes from potential threats. This fort is open from 6 to 10 am and 4 to 7 pm with free entry, absolutely free entry for all visitors. So friends, that's all for now. Please check out my video every Friday, 5:40 p.m. IST. So see you next time, next week. Thank you so much for support. Bye-bye.